Now you have decided to apply for UK spouse visa application, and this video is going to show you the list of the documents that you need for your UK spouse visa application for anybody who cannot meet the financial requirement of £18,600 due to receiving certain kind of benefits, carers allowance, PIP, or other benefits, so which gives you exemptions from meeting £18,600 requirement. Now I'm going to tell you the list of the documents that you need for your UK spouse visa application. In first part, I will say identification documents, which is very important. Identification mean your passport copies, your sponsor's passport copies, and also ID cards from your home country, home jurisdiction country. You will also need ID card for your parents in terms of completing your UK spouse visa application. The second thing will be maintenance requirement, which is the most important part of your application. When you say maintenance requirement, you will have to show the documents from DWP to prove that you have been receiving or you are receiving carers allowance or PIP disability allowances. So because these are the allowances which give you exemption from meeting financial requirement of £18,600. So number one documents will be DWP letter, which can be within the last 12 months period of time, and also there should be bank statement which shows that you have been receiving this amount of money into your bank account. The third one is going to be meeting your financial requirement. Maintenance, I'm so sorry, not financial requirement of £18,600, but meeting the maintenance requirement, because receiving allowances does not mean that you do not have to show anything. This means you still will have to show certain amount of maintenance. If your allowance is £57, £60, this will not be sufficient for meeting the maintenance, and which means you will need to enclose a certain type of documents with your application. If you are receiving less than £60 or maybe £57 a week, then you can book your consultation with me. You will see the number on the screen where you can receive further support. If you book consultation, I will tell you what you need to do, what kind of further documents you will need to enclose with your application, because sometimes people receive a certain threshold of allowances. Sometimes people can receive over £100 per week. Sometimes people receive less than £60. So if you are the one who is receiving less than £60 a week, and this is your disability allowance, this is your carers allowance, or this is your PIP allowance, then book a consultation and receive further support in this matter. Right. So further, also, if you have a saving account and you have certain savings, you can enclose that saving bank statement with your application. So the third documents will be relationship documents. When we talk relationship documents, you will need to enclose marriage certificate, and if you have been divorced previously, then you will also need to enclose your divorce certificate. If your partner has been divorced, they must enclose previous divorce certificate with the application. But if sometime people actually can get married in another jurisdiction, in another country where double marriages or marriage more than once are allowed, do consult with me. I have something to share with you. How can you seek actually relief from enclosing the divorce certificate if you have not divorced your previous partner or mother of your children, and you have been married Islamically or in another country where you cannot divorce your country? So again, for complicated matter, always you can book consultation with me, and then I will guide you further what to do in terms of these compelling and compassionate circumstances. So when we talk about relationship, you will also enclose your proof of contacts, that you have been sending text messages, you have been calling to your partner, or any proof of contact between yourself and your partner. You will need to enclose some photographs of you as your family, some photographs of your wedding photographs. So these photographs will help anti-clearance officer to appreciate or understand the nature of your relationship. So the third one is going to be accommodation. When we talk about accommodation, accommodation must be suitable, it must not be overcrowded, and this should be sufficient for your spouse to come and join you in the United Kingdom. You will need to enclose your accommodation report, which may be prepared from any of the property agent. If you want the draft of property report, you can ask me, and then I can provide you draft of the documents that you need to enclose with your application. So property report, and there will be title deed or tenancy agreement. And if the accommodation is provided by the third party, you will also need to get consent letter from the third party, as well as their passport copy for your application. So fourth one is going to be English language for your application. English language applicant should do SAFR A1 requirement, which means 4-band in IELTS, and which can easily be booked on British Council website within your country, or anybody can book for you from any country, because this is going to be online booking, and then you can book your course. It has to be life skill course instead of general English language course. It has to be a skilled course, which means life skill English language. So this was the English language. And if for some points, if you cannot meet English language requirement due to your compelling and compassionate circumstances, do discuss with me, and then I will guide you further how to claim exemption for English language requirement, because not for everybody, but sometime may be able to seek exemption for your application, and this can only be done by assessing, by getting your background information. Why cannot you do your English language requirement? So for any complicated matter, you can book your further consultation, and if there are not any complex matter, you can just prepare list of documents I've told you in this video. For those people who want to apply under the carer's allowance or any allowances application, you will need these types of document for your application to complete your application. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to complete your application, what is the process of your application, and how you can what kind of drafts or what kind of documents will you need to strengthen your application for UK spouse visa application. In the meantime, it's me, Barrister Shazia, Immigration Specialist UK. If this has been helpful video, straightforward case, you can prepare your bundle, and after submitting your online application, you will need these documents to be taken to visa center when you go for your biometric after booking the appointment. So these were the requirements, and these were the documents for your UK spouse visa application.